Space Station. I don't get it. I just don't get it. There has to be some serious heavy-duty marketing going on, because I just do not get the craze and all the crazy hype and demand for the NES and SNES Classic or Mini editions. When I saw that the NES Mini was coming out, it kind of caught my curiosity. I thought, oh, Nintendo are re-releasing and rebooting an old system with proper HDMI support. This is awesome. I figured I could save myself, buying some crusty old NES online and struggling to get it to look good on a modern TV. And then I saw what it actually was. Nothing but a really limited, tiny little emulation system. It plugs into your TV by HDMI, and you can play 30 games or something. I mean, yes, it's been hacked now, but that is not the point. It was so limited in terms of what you actually got for your money, and I think that was originally 50 quid when it came out. And if you're actually interested in the tech, in what you can do in terms of emulation for a limited budget, I don't know why you wouldn't just buy a Raspberry Pi. I've got a Raspberry Pi 3, and it costs a similar price to the original NES Mini. It can emulate multiple systems, and it's much more powerful. It can play PlayStation 1 games. It's really small, it's convenient, it's easy to set up. It's just better. But Nintendo really annoy me because of this whole approach they've taken to this thing. Releasing a really, really small, limited number of systems so that competition is instantly there and all that hype kind of builds up. If you look at the price of those systems now, the NES Mini, they're 150, 160 quid. Crazy money for what you're actually getting here. But it's that thing where it has must be the Nintendo seal of approval, that stamp. They're cashing in on the nostalgia of their brand and the nostalgia and power of that label of the NES console that so many people loved when they were younger. And that's what it is. It's incredibly clever marketing. So what have they done? They've rinsed and repeated it. If it worked for the NES, then just do it for the SNES. Why not? And again, they've announced its release months before the thing's actually ready. Really limited amount of stock. Get that hype going. Already the prices are starting higher than they were last round, so now they're £80 minimum as far as I can see. I've looked at every Smythe store out of interest in a 150, 200 mile radius of where I am. They're all sold out. The Nintendo store sold out of these within 20 minutes or something like that. It's just absolutely crazy. It's just such an annoying tactic to release such small numbers of them in order to guarantee their competitiveness. People are buying these just because they know it's going to be competitive. And it's really annoying how these kind of sharks are already baring their teeth and buying them and selling them on eBay. I saw one being sold on eBay, even though it's not even been released yet, for something ridiculous like £300. You can find that online somewhere. People, banking on the fact that they've pre-ordered one and know that it'll go for a lot of money. And it's just ridiculous. It doesn't work. Why wouldn't you make a re-release system that actually can play cartridges and actually has a lot more features to it? Something like the Retron 5 or whatever. This is just not a good bit of kit. Some of Nintendo's decisions really annoy me. The endless re-releases of certain systems, like the handheld especially. Multiple iterations of limited edition 3DSs with no different than the 2DS, which is worse. And then the new 3DS. It turns out I can't play Xenoblade Chronicles on my system. They released that extra system just for one game. Some little things just kind of tick me off with Nintendo. And the NES Mini and the SNES Mini are top of the list of things that are kind of knocking me. I just don't understand it. I'm feeling like such a Grinch, but I don't get it. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon.